What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Stone Valley. It is July 11th, Saturday. A lot of stuff going on today. Oops, I don't need to actually be in this right now. I was just popping in over here at the pigs to see how the pigs were doing today and see if we could get anything brought over to them at all. They might need to get cleaned up. Oh yeah, they need to get cleaned up a little bit. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Hey, what's up, Matthew Kirby? How's it going? Pooter said hi. I'm sitting around a campfire. Hey, what's up, Jake? How's it going, dude? Oh, I dropped the bucket. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, that's what's up. Got 5 people on here already. I just started. Just started the stream and already got 5 of you guys on. That's what's up. Appreciate you guys being here. Try to keep it fairly entertaining for you guys today. I know sometimes it gets a little boring watching me just go back and forth on the same old field, and I don't want to get that straw. I don't even know if I could dump it. Oh yeah, sometimes it won't let me dump if it has some on top. I'll have to like clear a spot. You'll be back? No problem, Matthew. I'll be here. See if we can just get these pigs all cleaned up. Probably have to do the same thing for the cows soon. We'll take the wheel loader over there for them. The cows, since there's 2 enclosures over there, they usually produce a lot more waste, and they make a lot more mess and stuff over there. I know we have manure and slurry that we also have to get taken in today, and we're getting pretty close on our potato field over there as well. I've had the crew out today. They've been doing a whole bunch of work, and yeah, they've been putting a lot of time and effort in. And at first, I wasn't sure. They're all new crew and new help out here. And I'm also new to the area as well. I'm a new farmer for the area, and a lot of the guys that have been helping me have been out here for a long time. And they weren't sure what I was capable of, and I wasn't sure what they were capable of either. So. There's been a couple mistakes. Nothing's perfect or whatever, but we're pushing forward, moving along just fine. Can I not grab that? Oh yeah, there it goes. Later on, we'll come over here, and there's my accountant up there. She just wrote some checks out for the guys. Almost $5 grand in labor over there. The potato harvester guys are actually up there waiting on me to empty them out. So here in just a sec, we'll have to go jump over there and keep them going. We're almost done with that field. Yo, question. What's your question? Oops. Wow. Come on, bucket, work with me. Tuck it in a little bit better there. Had it kind of dangling out in front. I've just been keeping this little Joskin set up just over here. Out of the way. I got the wheel loader over here as well right now. Later on, we'll take that over to the cows. I'm calling this my Joskin edition case. Thing's pretty sweet. Alright, so we're going to see if we can jump over here. Where's that semi? I think the semi's way down there. I see we're already over here doing some cultivating and some fertilizing. That's all we have left on the potatoes there, so I started going ahead and getting some of this field worked as well. Yeah, we're also getting set up to start putting some seed down on this one. This field doesn't need lime at all. So we're just going to go ahead and direct drill this whole field. Let's see, where's that semi truck? It's somewhere around. All those guys are waiting on me. Here we go. Can I join you Monday because I'm getting a new steering? You must be a new steering wheel. Maybe we could play off a stream. I usually keep all my streams, for the most part, I keep all my streams solo dolo by myself, and you guys on the live stream chat. Keeps it a lot more simplified, you know, for the viewers and stuff like that. But we could totally play off stream if you want. Yeah, new steering wheel. What kind of steering wheel did you get? Because I'm jealous. I want a steering wheel. I totally want to get like that G29 and that Logitech side panel and stuff like that. That's my, in the future, I will have one of those. Not sure when. But, you know, within the year, I'm sure. Ooh, crashed into him here. Yeah, we just got to keep these guys rolling. You know, we have that nice little pile of potatoes over at the biogas plant right now. But I thought I hit my cruise control on there. There, now it's on. So I've just been taking all the loads over to our silo and just dumping them all over there. Not worrying about just keeping that pile super full or trailers sitting over there. I've just been taking them right to our silo and storing them over there for now. As the pile gets smaller, we'll run a load over. I noticed that the conveyor likes to move around a lot. When that pile gets so big, it'll start pushing that conveyor up and kind of having to sit sideways and stuff like that. So we're not going to have the pile too big, but at least as long as we watch the pile, it will be consistently going into that biogas plant feed hopper. I'll wait for all these guys to get turned around. I gotta start keeping an eye on some of them. I'll probably keep the 3 going, but as long as they kind of alternate. Let's see how all these workers do right here. When they start getting down to the end, they're going to be like running into each other, so we'll have to we'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, that's what you're getting is the G29? That's tight. These workers here, they sure are tired of potatoes. I lost track of how many liters we've done as well. Let's see how many we have in the silo right now. So we have 347,000 liters in the silo right now. Yeah, we'll see if we can even fit all these in there. I might have to get the bin crew out here and have them set up a new silo for us, and shouldn't take them too long to get that going. Those guys set those rings up and stack up the bin and get the crane out and put all the stuff and all the auger lines and stuff like that and conveyor stuff all set up on top of the silos in a hurry. It's like so far so good. They all turned around really well and they weren't in the way of each other. So as long as that keeps up there, we should be fine. Be right back. No problem, Jake. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back in the truck. And, yeah, let's see which one had that full one. Let's go ahead and get over here. But yeah, see, it won't take us that much longer to get these potatoes finished up. And then we can return all these harvesters. We don't need to have all these harvesters right now. Or ever again, really. I don't think we're going to do potatoes. This will probably be the only time we do potatoes on this series. But this field is going to have sugar beets put down. And that's the reason why I'm cultivating over there. I have the flex coil out there getting a bunch of stuff cultivated. it's with the planter, the Great Plains planter. We'll put the sugar beets down, and I could fast farm with that as well. But with that one, you don't do fertilizer with that one, so we'll have to fertilize over it. No big deal. Or get all the fertilizing done before we plant. That's what I usually do. But as soon as these potatoes are done as well, I'm going to turn crop destruction back on. I only have it off to get these potatoes out of here. And we've harvested well over 1,000,000 liters, by the way. Like we've consistently been putting them in all day today, and it's only 12:07. Oh, I'm full. And so far, like once I get over here and dump, we'll go ahead and take a peek at how much money we've made off the biogas plant. Oh, look, we got our... Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Man, oh man, it's not ready for harvest yet. But look at all that, guys. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, and that also reminds me we have to come back through here and get some more fertilizer put down. I'll probably get the workers over here. We might want to do a headlands pass around maybe both of those fields there, and we'll set a worker to it. Look at all those beans are all ready. We'll fly the drone around here and take a peek at some stuff. Oops, where are we at? Yeah, where are we at? We're over here. So all this, except for this little patch, I came back and planted this late with Great Plains. The big Borgalt wouldn't get back here. But yeah, all these beans are all... They're technically ready, but we're going to wait until they're fully ready. So it'll still be a while until we're actually harvesting over here. But then we got all these beans put down. All these. Oh, that's not even ours. So yeah, all this property here is all our property, and we have beans put down. We still have all these sunflowers we have to come through and get. Withering is off, so I'll just leave these here for a while. I'm not too worried about that. And look, I've never actually noticed this little spot here. It's actually quite cool. Cows are out here all hanging out. See how dirty they are. They don't look too bad. Look at all that manure they have, though. Whole bunch. And then we have more over here. We'll have to get that taken care of pretty soon. But what my plan is on this field and here with the potatoes is to do sugar beets again. And we're just going to put soybeans on this whole field. I was doing some lime out here. I had a worker going, and all I had to do was lime around the edge, and the worker totally did lime all the way up this spot. They thought they were liming the whole field. And then just over here, needed lime on this little bit here. So that's all good to go. So we're doing soybeans on this field, and I'm going to do soybeans on this whole field as well, which is field 11. And this is all field 11. Oh yeah, also, I do have something to show you guys later. There's a local, pretty much a local engineer slash mechanic of the area. He's been in the area for a long time. His name's Jim. Jim is one of the better mechanics in the area. I just bumped into him crossing paths or whatever, and he was talking about how his harvesters harvest really fast, and I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh yeah, I figured out a way to tune the harvesters, make a few adjustments, and tune them up a certain way. Man, those beans look weird. Oh, I hope that's not a different crop right there. If it is, that's so funny. That's totally a different field. What we put down? Rye? Wow. I would do something like that, wouldn't I? This is all beans here. I came back in with the Great Plains planter to finish all this up, I think, and... I don't know. I think... that's crazy. I think I was using the big cultivator, or big seeder. But I had rye in it, I guess. That's pretty funny. Well, it is what it is. My mistake. Always got to make sure what seed you have in the tank. But long story short, the mechanic Jim, he helped me get my harvesters all tuned up so they go a little bit faster now. I was over there testing that out. It works really well. I was pretty surprised and pretty stoked. We'll have to go over there and check some of that out in a little while. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? How's it going, dude? Welcome back, Matthew. And Pooter. So I get another load of potatoes dropped off here. So pretty much on all of my fields right now, all of the farm's fields, what we're going to do is just do, besides the big field of sugar beets that we're going to do, we're only going to be planting, oh, and my mistake of planting some rye on this field right here. Besides that, everything will be soybeans. At least for the first round. Maybe the next round we'll do something else. I think I'm just going to put beans down on the whole entire property, all of our property that we have. And we'll go ahead and make some money off of some soybeans. It'll be a big harvest, but we're going to try to, you know, we'll keep it trying to like cycle through fields instead of just doing one big harvest time, you know. We'll try to get one harvested, and then, you know, it might sit for just a little bit, but after we get like more towards, you know, like the middle of our harvest, our fields being harvested and stuff like that, then we should be back over there getting the next fields all prepped and ready, and fertilized and planted and stuff. Hey, what's up, Madman? How's it going? He said, what's up, still on the potato harvest? Yeah, you know it. But look, we're getting down to the wire, getting down to the end of the potatoes. But this field's, it's making us well over $1,000,000, so, you know, what's wrong with that? Nothing? I didn't think so. It just takes a while. A long while. You know, but this field, I'm not sure, I forget exactly how much this field actually was worth. But being able to come on here, buy the field with a crop already on it, and a pretty intimidating crop at that, and be able to harvest, you know, over 1,000,000 liters. Like I said, I lost track. I know we're well over 1,000,000. But to be able to do that and be able to, without like we didn't plant this crop or anything, so being able to jump on a field and make your money back and then some on your very first harvest. We leased the equipment, we bought the field, made all of our money back. Actually, we haven't made all of our money back yet, I don't think, but we will, you know. Like, how many liters in there now? 426,000 liters. Like, after this, like, it wouldn't even be able to take this whole next truckload into the silo without getting the guys over to set up another bin for us, which we probably will do. But you know, the guys that set all those silo bins up, man, they're super fast. Let's see if we get a hold of them real quick after we get this guy going here. See how fast these guys are. All I do is bring one of these in here. Hopefully, this area's kind of been troublesome to place anything around. But we could place it there, huh? Maybe not as easy as I thought it would be to place one. Let's see, did that work to help our capacity here? And yes, it did. So that works. I thought those guys set it up a little bit faster than that, but my ground, I guess, isn't as good. It keeps on saying it wants to collide with objects over there. Even when they set the multi-fruit up, it was giving them the same problem. We had to make a few adjustments to get that one placed as well. So same thing's going on over there. We'll see about trying to figure out another one or two. Actually, as long as we have enough storage to get these potatoes picked up right here, we have enough storage for everything else, and we have multiple silos across the map as well. But none of them hold potatoes. I don't think. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me on that. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good Saturday night tonight. We got a bunch of stuff going on. I know I'm still on the same potato field here, but we got a bunch of stuff going on tonight. Try to keep it interesting. Like, I don't mind doing this right here, but I know it's not the most fun thing to watch. It's really not even the most fun thing to harvest either. But either way, go ahead and hit the thumbs up there for me, and subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell for notifications. We're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, so everybody help out, build the channel, and give me a bunch of views and a bunch of likes on my stuff, and share with your friends, get more people on the channel. We'll make it grow into something awesome someday. Let's see, I bet this guy down here needs to be emptied. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a load of slurry here in just a bit. Maybe we could just do some of that right now. Just need to take the man truck, or I could grab the other semi over there and use that one. I like using the man truck to get around the yard though and do different stuff like that, just because it can usually get into all the tighter areas. But the slurry we're going to go ahead and bring over to the biogas plant there and dump it in. I just want to see if we could dump that while the conveyor's going, or if it uses like the same feed rate. I know on Sussex Farms the feed rate could be full, which was pretty tough on Sussex, and then I could dump the slurry in as well, and it didn't even change it. So we'll jump in here. The gray tanker here, because the gray tanker is for slurry. Got slurry, milk, water. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, I was going to get the brown one for slurry. I've done that before. One of my maps, I have the brown one for the brown. But I like the color of this gray with the gray rims. I think that's a nice look, so I went with that one. These are all three the same tanker. 60,000 liter capacity. Yeah, we'll do a load of this, and then we will... There might be actually a couple loads of this over to there. And then we'll get some fertilizer going. All of our fields, besides our field that is now technically ready for harvest, that's the only field that we have so far that is fully fertilized, which is awesome. But we'll come back around. We'll get all these fields here all buttoned up all the way. And that'll be a lot of beans there. We'll get a harvest pretty soon. See, I haven't got the slurry out of either one of these yet. Gotta figure out where the slurry actually is in this one. I know there's one over here. Maybe it's on the other side or something. I doubt both are in the same one. If it was, that'd be awesome. Yeah, 94,000. Alright, we'll check. See how much they have. So that's that one. Pulling out of there. This one has 94,000 over here as well. Manure 73,000. 72 over here. We need to get them some more straw, water, get them cleaned up a little bit better, and their mixed rations also getting pretty low as well. Gotta get them cleaned up. So it looks like we have at least have a couple loads of slurry to take over to the biogas plant right now. Which is fun. That's why I like all this stuff. I like having options and different chores to do because it breaks up the monotony, I guess you'd say, of running the fields the whole entire time. Harvesting and planting and back and forth and fertilizing and liming and plowing and back and forth. Gets a lot, but then you gotta go take care of your animals and get them cleaned up and do a few things like that as well. You know, it's pretty awesome. But we do have to. I probably want to take a load or two in of something as well to get our money rolling in the right direction. After tonight, I bet after tonight when the biogas plant rolls over, we'll probably be already at like $1 million. Actually, I have a better idea. Excuse me, burping. I have a better idea. Actually, I'll share it with you guys as soon as we get done with this slurry. Well, you know, we'll get done with the slurry. We'll do a couple other chores, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. We might be able to do what I'm talking about instead of running some loads out of our silo. I'll let you guys know what I'm talking about a little bit. We also have to start seeding that field there as well. We got the seeder out there. Like I said, we're just going to direct drill the whole field. And then when it starts, we'll come back and fertilize over that whole thing as well. It's going to take us some money to get going, but it's like we already have a field that's fully fertilized and everything. It's all ready to harvest. We just want to wait for it to ripen up and get a little bit fatter before we start going. So yeah, there's the potatoes. Still doing good, still feeding in. But what I want to know is if we could feed this as well. But can we do it at the same time? We sure can. And I don't think it's affecting the rate at all. Oh, and maybe those potatoes weren't going either. I think it might have just moved and started going again. Because the capacity over here is 100,000. But that going up, that rate going up right there is only the conveyor. If it was both going, it'd be full already. Alright, so it only takes so much slurry, it looks like, as well. Huh. Interesting. There's like about a 50,000 liter capacity of slurry. So you guys watching, take note of that. That's fine. We'll wait just a bit to go back and do another one. We'll get some more potatoes going. These guys are so close to being done here. And then later on, I'll come back, I'll finish fertilizing this field up, and we'll get it all cultivated. And, yep, do all that stuff. I'll probably do some of that off the stream. That's the type of stuff that gets a little bit more boring to watch. I know some of you guys like watching all of it, but I'll do some of that off stream. And this whole field here will be all planted in sugar beets. Which doing all this field also won't be cheap. The other field won't be cheap. And that other field, field 11 up there, definitely won't be cheap up there as well. But we have almost our whole main area, field 1, 2, 3 area, and 6, 7, 8. Pretty much all that is all, I guess besides fertilizer, but all that's planted. It's all pretty much ready to go. Here very soon I'll be sending 1 or 2 of these potato harvesters home. We still have some more. Potatoes. Oh, I'm full. Ah, no wonder. Man, why didn't you guys tell me? Over here looking like a fool. We'll buzz down here. We'll get these all dumped into our silo. I don't mind having the extra storage bin over there as well. Later on, you know, who knows, we might need the capacity, and we never know. I know we're going to want to store a bunch of sugar beets over there. We'll be doing pretty much the same thing, just the rate of how many sugar beets we have. I might need to even go and put another multi-fruit down. This area doesn't quite work out as good as I was hoping it would. Unless I extend further out that direction, out that way, and make it flat, I could probably put another bin on the other side with more storage. Because we'll probably end up doing a couple million liters of sugar beets off of that field. Hey, what's up, Pistol Pete? Welcome back, dude. I'm going to be happy when these potatoes are done, guys. I really am. When I saw this field, I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that at all. Like, well, I was like, oof, that's a big potato field. It was like right across. I'm like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, ah, oh, God, it's potatoes. I really want this field. It's just right across. I can look right out my front door in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee and look right out and see this field. So I really wanted this field. I didn't want to look out at somebody else's property every day. First thing in the morning, you know. So I bought this field anyways and took on the whole chore of getting all these potatoes done. But the biggest reason why I bought this one while the potatoes were on it, like I could have waited for, you know, I could have waited for the old owners of this field to harvest all their potatoes off, and then I could have got it from them. But I saw that potatoes were going for $900 for 1,000 liters, and that's great, super great, right at the biogas plant there. It takes them all day long. You just get paid at midnight from over there. So this field right here is already, you know, it's going to be getting us over $1 million. I gotta hop in this one here real quick, because this guy's gonna be getting in the way. Hey, what's up, Mr. Pink Stuff? How's it going, dude? And hey, Pistol Pete. Just my luck, he'll get full right in the way here. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Ah, barely out of the way. Just gotta get this guy going here. These harvesters are so running in such bad shape, you know? They're just so beat up. I just don't want to fix them one more time before I give them back. I've already paid so much money to have these harvesters here. But we're getting down to the wire, guys. Look at that. I don't have an exact total on how many potatoes I've done, but we will check on how many are in our silo, along with how many we have already processed over there, and how many we have left, you know, in the pile, trailers, whatever. Actually, I'll get the trailers probably emptied out, and then we'll see what's in the silo, what's already sold, and we'll try to figure out about how much I did off of this field. Oh, you were saying hi to Mr. Pink Stuff? Fine, I see how it is, Pistol Pete. Don't say hi to me. Just kidding. You're all good. Just having a bit of fun. Alright, is this guy full over here? Where'd he go? Said I did. No, you didn't. Just kidding. Alright, come on, dude. Get busy. Like I said, these workers are so tired of harvesting potatoes. They'll probably enjoy it a little bit more when we start doing the sugar beets. Bigger harvester, bigger capacity. Get a lot more done a lot quicker. So yeah, after we get all these fields going, like we gotta get some money going, because I would like to actually purchase 2 sugar beet harvesters for our farm. I think that would be an ongoing thing if we could always take root crop to the biogas plant. Why not, right? Could produce 1 million liters off a field. It's pretty wild on how many we could actually get off a field this size. And just think, this field probably took ages and was so expensive to plant. And we're getting down there. All these guys might run into each other at the end here, but I'm going to get this guy set up right here. Right behind this guy going. Let's see if one's faster than the other. Could have made them race, huh? Might flip around and get a few potatoes out of this front one here. Because he'll fill up a lot. He'll fill up faster than the other one. This guy's confused. We're just going to send this one packing. Maybe as soon as this one passes, I'll get it going on this last strip down here. Maybe I'll just wait for these guys to get out of the way here. Good job, guys. Nice work harvesting that field. I know it was a pain in the ass. You're almost done. Hey, Evan, how's it going, dude? Oh, you know what's going on. Potatoes. Just getting done with the last of it. Super stoked. Long time coming on that. It looks great. Thanks, man. Like I said, it took a lot of work. It was a whole bunch. Come on, dude, don't stop. Keep going. There we go. Alright, this is going good. These guys will knock this out in a hurry. I'm just going to follow this guy all the way up because I'm going to have to move him out of the way. And the one right behind me could go up and back around, and he'll finish that bit up over there. So as soon as this guy's out of the way, I'll swing back around, I'll go all the way down, empty out the other harvester, and that guy would be done for the day. Or at least done on this field for the day. I think the workers today would be going until about 7 o'clock. They started at, maybe even later, 8 o'clock. They started a little late. A little bit of lunchtime and a couple breaks in there, and give them a 12-hour workday. They know we have a lot going on, so they said they're willing to put in the extra time. Storming bad where you're at? What are you going to plant next? I'm planting sugar beets on this field next. It would be so much better than potatoes. I'm actually going to go ahead and drive this one back up. Yeah, they're going to need to tune these bad boys up a whole bunch. Get them all fixed up and greased and everything, because we sure hammered them, but that's why we have to pay so much to lease the equipment. Nothing broke. It definitely served its purpose. Oh, helper's blocked. Alright, well, I'm just going to set him up here, help him finish up this end. They can meet in the middle. Of course, my truck is in the way. I'm actually just going to stop this guy while he's all the way up here, and the other guy's he's heading back right now to finish up. Man, look at that, huh? That was so many potatoes, guys. So freaking many. But you know me, I put in the hours, put in the time. I guess I'm just crazy enough to do it. Oh yeah, that's a lot of potatoes, you said? Yes, it is a lot of potatoes. He has a full tank. He'll probably have enough to fill me up right here. I'll have to go do a run and come right back. Oh, overshot it. Don't spill those potatoes, man. You gotta wait until I start unloading. 3 episodes to harvest one field? Oh, yeah. At least. It would have been, if I would have still been going, if I didn't do a bunch of harvesting off stream, it would have been a lot more than 3 videos harvesting, that's for sure. Like 10 videos harvesting. But I'm getting her done, huh? I just really like, I wanted this field, and I really do not like getting rid of field or crop that's on a field before taking a field, if that makes any sense. I'm still kind of mad at myself for planting rye on my soybean field. I guess I'll have a little bit of straw from that, though, huh? A little bit of rye. I only have to get a little bit more potatoes, then we can check our total here. We'll try to add it up. We'll try to figure it out with how much money we've made off of the biogas plant. I guess that doesn't count all of what's gone in there today either, but we can see if we're pushing a million, just by seeing what our numbers are now. So we're at a million with the numbers that we have now. That doesn't count the last 12 hours or whatever that we've been putting product into there today. It'll be nice to not have these harvesters too, because we've been leasing, paying a bunch of money to lease. Not a bunch. We've made way more money off of this field than it definitely way more than it would ever cost to lease the stuff for this field. It just took a lot of time, a lot of effort getting it all done, and a lot of trips hauling back and forth. And oh man, I probably unloaded these harvesters 100 times a piece or more. How much money have you made? We'll be checking that out in just a second. I just want to go ahead and return these 3 harvesters here. That way we don't have these just sitting here and I could have them back. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Sneezy. Alright, I'm going to take this back. I'm going to dump this in the silo as well. Then we will figure it all out. And like I said, the number's not going to count any of what we've put in today, because I don't know how much is processed into the biogas plant. I wish we had a number on that. But you guys saw last time, last episode, I got that conveyor belt at the biogas plant all set up, and I'm just doing, piles of potatoes over there now. I don't want the pile too big, so we're storing them here. Alright, there's the potatoes, guys. So we have 589,517 liters in the silo. And you see that potatoes and sugar beets are constantly maintaining a $900 amount. And that's the biogas plant that comes with the map. Of course, that Edge Grain Vault and Edge Grain Vault Black, I put both of those sell points on. But that would give us, gives us 2 more sell points added to the map, which I like. You could also add more than that, I think, as well. Or maybe it's just those 2 you could add, but maybe you could add multiple of them, but it might be the same price. But you could add sell points around. So we have 589,000. Not too bad. And then what we've done off the biogas plant so far has been 213,000. And then there's that day where I almost missed the whole day, but luckily in the beginning of that day, actually, so Tuesday is where Wednesday's money came from. and then Wednesday's money went to Thursday. Thursday's money went to today. So on Wednesday, we like pretty much screwed the pooch there. We didn't get enough put in. It should have been around. It should have been more. It should have been in between that 213 and the 296. It was probably, we probably lost $100,000 off of processing over in that one spot. But so far, what's that? 353. So we're at $600,000 off of that, plus plus the almost 600,000 liters we still have, and that's only going for 900. So we're probably closer to $500,000. I'm just doing quick math in my head. We're probably closer to $500,000 left that we have there, and that doesn't count anything that we have processed. So, it's all said and done. We'll probably be closer to $1.5 million off of that one field. So I'm super happy about that. What do you guys think? How you like that? Pretty good money off of that. We did pay quite a bit of leasing costs. Well, we're going to check that out as well. And also that field. This field here. The value is $703,000. And that's how much I paid for it, I believe. That's a lot of work equals a lot of money. Yep. Yeah, Evan, you're happy? Good, man. That means all of our private investors are going to be happy to see that money coming in as well. We just got to keep the pile filled up over there, and once we have all of our beans from this whole area here, this will all be sugar beets, and all this up here will all be beans as well. Once all that starts coming in, they're going to be stoked. But just to see all that field all fully harvested and all of that getting processed and stuff like that, they'll be thrilled to see some money coming in. All right, where are we at here, huh? We do have that. We're out here over here getting slurry. That's what we were doing. Let's dump this. Let's see if we'll take the rest of that now. Come on, take it. Nice. Processes that pretty quick. And that's how our potatoes are looking. It does process slow over here. It's filling back up now. Maybe I should just come over here every once in a while and just take a peek at it. It seems like it slows down when I'm not over here. Because it should be like full. It shouldn't be filling up that much. It should be right there, like that. Alright, we're going to hop back in the man truck here. And we'll get another load. And see, that's also not counting any of the manure. Or any of the slurry that we're going to be putting in there as well. Might wait a little while for the manure until it just looks outrageous over there. And then I'll probably do, 2 or 3 or 4 loads of manure. It's already enough to fill up like 2 whole truckloads right now. That's also more money that could just be processed over at the biogas plant. So even if we have to wait in between, like say all those potatoes all got processed and we didn't have anything more to put into the biogas plant, we have slurry all the time and we have manure all the time. So in between, like waiting to get potatoes or sugar beets going, that's probably when we'll be taking the manure over. This thing's way different to drive when it's empty. When it's full, you can feel it big time. Sloshing around. Hey, what's up? We got 6 people on here right now. Really appreciate you guys all being on tonight. Please make sure you drop a thumbs up on there. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And hit that bell for notifications. We got a bunch of fun stuff going on, and if you guys ever want to see anything in particular, or have any input or any questions or anything like that, feel free. We'll see what's left in this one here. About half a tank, just over half. Oh yeah, the best channel ever. Oh man, thanks, man. He said jump it with the truck. No way. Get liquid shit all over everybody, man. Love the streams. Thanks, Evan. I really appreciate that. Means a lot, buddy. You guys are the reason why this channel is fun, and I just play the game and kind of show you guys me playing the game. You guys are what makes it awesome. All right, we'll see what this other slurry lagoon is. I did notice there's a slurry pit over here, so maybe the slurry actually gets picked up from right here. Looks like there's some slurry down there. So is this it here? Oh yeah, if that's it, look at the capacity of that. If that thing ever gets full, it would be crazy. Crazy full. But see, we still have like another bit for like a whole nother. Oh, you're welcome, Evan. We have a whole nother trailer full still over here as well. Smelly? Oh man, you know it. Smells like money to me. Yes, farming is a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. Yeah, those fields are starting to look nice. I can't wait. This thing feels, like I said, it feels way different when the tank is full. You said I don't ever want to farm? Oh man, I do. I would love to farm. Like in real life, I'd love it. Imagine a crash and everything caked. What, everything caked the slurry? Caked in slurry? Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Like chocolate pudding all over everything. Ah, chocolate pudding. Who wants some chocolate pudding right now? Sounds good. You love your farm? Oh, I'm sure you do. I wish I was farming in real life. If I was farming in real life, my channel would be showing you guys my real life farm, not the game. That's how I would do it. This is the closest thing I have to a real farm. And I'm not complaining. I love Farm Sim. I played a lot of different games in my day, but I tell you what, Farm Sim, especially Farm Sim 19, is probably one of my favorite games I've ever played. So it's not going to take very much slurry right now. Get this turned off. This truck will have to sit here for a little while. Yep, that's maintaining pretty full level there. Potatoes aren't looking too bad. Still accepting them. Very slowly. We do have to bring some more down soon. And see, this isn't... That's maybe a load or two out of the truck that was sitting here. On top of what was in the silo that we added up and all that stuff. So, like I said, probably 1.5 million liters or so off of that field. For people who want to farm their hearts out. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why the game is. They made that game. Yeah, for sure. Because that's the whole reason why I do it. That's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this tractor back to the farm really quick. We just use this one to bring over the conveyor. Just go ahead and get this brought back down. Man, it feels good to have that field all harvested. I tell you what, I was getting tired of going over to keep those workers going. A lot of labor and a lot of trips back and forth, that's for sure. A lot of repair. But in the end, it all panned out just fine. I know the money's still down right now, but watch these next few days. Oh, I don't need to do any of that. These next few days we'll be looking righteous. All right. So what I really want to do is probably jump in this truck here. And we're going to go up here on top. I started doing some soybean harvesting up here. I just wouldn't mind doing a little bit of that for a little bit. I'll be doing the harvesting myself on that field. And the reason is, Jim the mechanic, he's also an engineer slash mechanic, jack of all trades, Jim of all trades if you want to call him. He tuned up the harvesters and they are freaking cruising now. So we get through some field in a hurry these days. Which I only just started testing it out right before this stream here. We got it all set up here, and he told me to take it for a spin, and that's what I did. But I had to stop what I was doing up here and get ready for you guys to come join me on the farm. You said your dream tractor is a 1995 John Deere 7000 series. I bet it is with a front loader attachment. So yeah, we're up here getting some beans harvested. We're not going to get a huge yield off of this field, but I tell you what, it was already planted for us, and we're getting some of our money back from. Let's look at the map up here. Field 11, this whole chunk comes with 12 and 13 as well, and that's $1,023,859. So this chunk up here was very expensive. A monster truck combine. Yeah, this one is like a monster truck. And I'm just gonna shut this down here. We'll get over here on the harvester because it should be empty here really soon. And there it is. You say you do like the two-wheel drive look? Yeah, it's alright. I like the four-wheel drive look the best myself. Here in Oregon, you see a lot of those. Yeah, we'll get this all fired up and pipe in here. Let's get this thing all fired up and away we go. But look how fast this thing harvests, huh? After Jim was messing around with this, and he really, I'm not sure what he did to it, but it goes fast now, guys. Both harvesters are just like this. Super fast. Oh yeah, just like that. 24-mile-an-hour harvesting, guys. What do you think about that? Get through some beans in a hurry, huh? 1994 Dodge Cummins. Yep, there you go. Oh, that's what you want, Pistol Pete? I want a harvester that harvests 24 miles an hour. That's what I want. So yeah, I can't wait until we start getting into our beans because we'll be able to go pretty quick here. Yeah, we're cruising. Excuse me. So now that we're able to harvest really fast like this, it's not going to take us very long to get through all of our beans. That's why I've decided just to go ahead and put soybeans down and everywhere. I was already kind of leaning towards that. I know it would have been quite a bit of work to harvest all the beans, but check this out. We're getting through this field very fast. It's going to let us finish that. Of course it's not. I don't feel like driving the truck over here. Oh, I need to turn crop destruction back off. This will probably be the last time I actually drive through my field here. And hopefully I don't forget it's off and crush on my crop. I had it off the whole time while I was doing the potatoes. Not the whole time, but 99% of the time it was off. I had it on the beginning, and it was just taking forever to have to turn around the harvesters like 4 times on each pass back and forth sometimes, you know? So we'll go ahead and get this all emptied out here. And what other soybeans do we have in our silo here? We only have 15,000 liters of soybeans. But yeah, the price is looking nice on those. Edge grain vault 1,700. We'll probably grab that 15 as well. Oh, missed a little bit there. And I think we should be able to finish this field up in a hurry, just with, you know, without having to refill again, or empty out again, I mean. Also, the corn headers will be the same as well when we go to start using those. The headers and the harvesters got all tuned up by Jim. Like I said, I don't know how he did it. He's a brilliant guy. Him and I were just crossing paths, and he knew I was a new farmer in town, and super nice guy. I thought people out here are going to be a little bit more standoffish to new people, but no, they're actually very nice. Yeah, I heard the Can-Ams are nice too, Evan. I don't know too much about like bikes and quads and that kind of stuff. I know a little bit. Hey, we got 5 people on here still. What's up, you guys? Check out how fast I'm harvesting here. What do you guys think about that? Why weren't we always going this fast? Oh yeah, we just met Jim, that's why. Jim hooked it up. I'll have to do him a favor later on. I think he said he has some fields around. Maybe later on we'll get on there and maybe we'll help do some harvesting or something. He said he has a few friends around as well. You know, he said if we can't repay him, we can help his friends out as well. So we might have to see about giving somebody a hand. But yep, there's a soybean field. You say I feel like farmers are the nicest people? Oh man, I believe it. Farmers are, you know, hard-working people, and just trying to make a living for their families, and you know, it's pretty relaxing out in the field working and stuff, you know. So, you know, when you're in the inner city, a lot of that inner city people get a lot more stressed out, a lot more just distractions going on. You don't just get out and unwind and relax. Not a bad load there. Get this thing folded up. Let's see what button that was. Raise this up. And I'll just leave this here for right now. This is all our property up here, so I'm not worried about anybody saying anything. This is all our land. They could drive through here, but we own everything off of the road there. I think actually it says we own the road, but they can still pass through. My dog was over here sloshing his water so loud. So yeah, look at that, 40,000 liters in a hurry. And what? Where was that? Yeah, Edge Grain Vault. I think that one is at the pig enclosure area. Now you said not just farmers, people that live free. He said, me and my family are going to watch a movie. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love the awesome content. Bye. See you, Evan. Thanks for all the positive comments and all the chat and stuff. See you on the next one. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. I'm pretty sure that the regular grain vault here, which is one that we put on the map, yeah, it's right there, I'm pretty sure. And then the Edge Grain Vault Black is down by the cows. I get the two mixed up sometimes. Need to bring in some extra gravel down here. Yeah, see how much money we can just get off of that little portion of the field. And we already took all those sunflowers off. How many sunflowers do we still have? 112,000 liters of sunflowers still. That's not too bad. How much was that? 70 grand. That's some quick money there. That's the type of quick money we're going to be seeing as soon as we start harvesting our field. Actually, I haven't seen how far along that is, but I do know that we have to get over here and we have to do some fertilizing. We'll come back over here to our old potato field here and get going on that shortly. I did start doing some work on there, but we do have to get our beans fertilized before they get into their next growth stage. So I'm just going to go ahead and park this over here in the yard. I'll actually park it in here. I do want to fix it up a little bit, wash it, and then fill up some gas. This truck has put in 5.2 hours of work for us so far. Not too bad. I'll jump in the big brute here. Get this thing fired up. And then we have to go fill it, which is fine. It's on the way over. I'll probably repair it as well while we're over there. Fuel will be fine for a while. But we do have a lot of field we have to put down. I'll at least do the headlands, then I'll get a worker going on that. So we can just fill right here at the multi-fill. Alright, there it goes. I'll get it just right on this one. Some of the other stuff you can just have it loosely wherever and it'll fill it up. Yeah, I'll repair it. This thing seems to need repairing pretty often, so we'll just go ahead and, whoa, coming in hot. It seems to need repair pretty often. So we'll just get it all fixed up there. Probably just need to get some grease. Knock some of these chunks off of here. Alright. I still can't believe I planted rye on my soybean field. Because what happened was I must have missed that whole area, and then I was like, "Oh, cool! I better get the Great Plain or the big Borgalt back over here and get it all buttoned up." Or it could have been right there in the Great Plains. But either way, there was still this whole area had lime on it. Still, I had to come over and put seed down on it. I must have not checked what seed was in there. But that's okay. We'll harvest this up. It'll give us some rye, and it's going to give us a little bit of straw as well. And we'll still have to fertilize it. I'm actually going to come all the way down to this field. We planted this field first, so this will be the first field that will pop up, or that will grow faster. You know. Actually, yeah, pop up is a good explanation, or a good description of what happens, because it just grows taller, and this will grow taller before that other field will grow taller, because all this seed got put down before that field did, and then that one was before this one. I'll get this turned on here, probably drop it down a little bit. This thing's pretty wide, just gotta get around this bit here. And just like that. Get over here. I don't want to be like, I just want a little tiny bit of overlap off that edge. Not overlap, but just like over the edge there. That way we're not missing the spots, but I don't want to waste fertilizer. You have gotten a lot of subs. Yeah, man, we've been doing pretty good. That's all thanks to you guys being on and helping support my channel and stuff, helping it grow, you know. You said, where's Pooter been? I'm not sure. Pooter was here, I thought, earlier, right? You know, some people got to go do stuff. People pop in and out of the live streams. Not a big deal. I'll be here probably for a while still tonight. Got a lot of work to get done, so I might as well keep the guys working and get all the work going here. Yeah, it's a big field of soybeans. That's a big field of soybeans. Oh, you know, I do want to check. See, cruise control. That should be fine. I do want to check to see. Just maybe too much. How our field's looking for growth. Yeah, so it's only yellow. We have a ways to go. Either be later on today or tomorrow we'll start getting into that field there. And we'll start seeing some nice money coming in after that. I can't wait to see, you know, in 10 hours and 45 minutes from now when the clock rolls over and we get all of our biogas plant money. That will be nice. Get this turned around here. Hey, what's up, Ben? How's it going, dude? Welcome back, man. Appreciate you being here. Just getting these beans fertilized here. I'm at least doing just the headlands pass around, and like I said, we'll set a worker up to that. Looks like I missed one little bit of ground there, soil. Didn't have seed in it, but not a big deal. If I miss little bits here and there, it's fine. We're gonna have a lot of soybeans, so it's not a big deal. You said good. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, man. Thanks for asking. Just hanging out. Saturday, got beer, bowl, and just chilling, playing some farm sim, talking to you guys. Just chilled out, relaxing. All of my potatoes are all done, so I'm stoked about that. I swear those potatoes were never going to end. But we did get, if I had to guess, doing an educated guess on how many liters of potatoes that we got off of that field, I think we're, in the 1.5 million range, maybe more. I bet we probably get 1.5 million or a million. Maybe we're at about maybe 1.5 million liters off of that field. Quite a bit. Yeah, I already double fertilized right there because that's where I put that slurry down. We missed a little spot back there too. I actually filled up my not slurry, is actually manure. We filled up um, my lime spreader with manure accidentally because it's actually a manure spreader, and I just started dumping it out, and I was like, oh, why am I wasting it? So I started doing a little bit of fertilizer right there. This sprayer does a nice job, by the way. It does, 15 miles an hour, decent capacity of the tank, um, and it's 100 feet wide. I think. Pretty sure it's 100 feet. So it can spray a lot of acres in a hurry for sure. Like I said, one day I want to try to figure out a way to measure how big some of these fields are. But like in one pass right here, that's half an acre wide. So two passes like an acre wide, and then if that's chunked off into squares, that's acres, acres, acres. But we have a lot of acres here. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we had 1,000 acres already. I'm not sure how many acres the whole map is, but we have like half the map. This field's a good size, though. I'll tell you what. We'll probably be about half a tank here when we get all the way around one time. But each time around, obviously the field gets smaller and smaller by a whole acre width each go around. But yeah, these once we start getting into harvesting these beans, we're gonna be looking really good. And we just gotta, oops, I missed a little bit there on that end. We just gotta keep on turning and burning the fields for a while, and it probably won't be soybeans all the time. That's for sure. We're gonna do a bunch of different crops, but the price on soybeans right now is the highest price. Looking really good. Even if it drops a little bit, it's still not bad. We could always put it in the silo and hold on to it until we see the market back up again. But a lot of it will probably just like take in the sell. Get our money up pretty good. You know, I always like putting stuff in the silo. I like having inventory on crop stock, I'd like to call it. Let's see, maybe we'll try and do. Maybe we'll go all the way around again to the cows. I know I said I was going to set a worker to this, but we're getting through it pretty quick, and I don't mind it. This is a good feeling having all these fields planted, and we're just putting fertilizer over the little veg here. Down here you can't really see where you're spraying. You got to be kind of up here. You see that dark area? That's where we sprayed already. The light stuff is where we didn't. But from like the edge of that left boom over there to the edge of the field, that's about an acre wide. I would love to be able to time lapse this. I'll be doing time lapse stuff soon, guys. Not super soon, but soon enough. If you look over there at the repair gauge, this thing already needs to get repaired. That's how fast it does a good job. It does put down a lot of fertilizer fast, but you do have to repair it pretty often. Some equipment, I swear, it just goes tough, runs real tough. You don't have to worry about it, but certain things like this, it's really nice. It sprays really well, but you do have to watch that repair gauge. Also, I do have the dirt on fast, and I'm pretty sure the dirt and the repair, how fast that wear and tear is on your equipment, is linked with the um, it's linked with the dirt. So if the dirt's on fast, your vehicles need to get repaired more often because they get beat up a lot more. They take more wear and tear faster. When are eyes going to end? What? Going to end the stream? Just wondering. I'm not sure when I want to end this stream. Never. I'm going to keep this one going. I'll just keep it going forever and ever. We're having too much fun on here, right? We gotta just keep it going. Gotta keep on getting more thumbs up and getting more subscribers, and I do that by being on here, so I might as well not even ever stop. There's always more to do in this game. You know, my goal is to make the investors happy and to get their $10 million back, and then whatever money I make on top of that $10 million is the money that I get to take with me and do whatever I want with. Which will be me going to buy my own farm, buy all my own equipment. So, you know, maybe if I could at least get, you know, a couple $1 million over the 10 million, so I could take a couple $1 million with me, that would be awesome. That'll help me get a few things to get started on making my farm. But if I only get $10 million, you know, I still got paid a salary. I'm still getting paid a salary to be out here and get this farm going for them. That was part of the deal for me being out here. Like, I didn't want to come out here and get them started up on a farm and then me not getting paid for all my time being out here, so we had to work that deal out. Because I was going to tell them no, that I couldn't afford to be out here if it wasn't a for sure thing. You know, I've never been on this land. I don't know the area. But so far, so good. They had a lot of faith in me, you know. But we got these big old fields going. Soybeans are going. We've done harvesting. You know, we got a bunch of potatoes going. We have a bunch of livestock going. So I think we should be pretty successful out here. Yeah, it'd be nice to get up to like 20 million at the end of this series here. That way I can take $10 million with me to the next farm. At least 5. If we could hit like 15 million in this one, take 5 home, that'd be sweet. But who knows? Maybe we'll take 0 with us and start with 0. This thing does have a pretty good capacity here. I was going to stop over at the cows and fill it up, but we weren't that low. We're only at 22% now. Yeah, this would have been a great time lapse. I'm just so stoked to see all these beans. There's just so many. It reminds me of No Man's Land, guys. Almost. That was a lot of soybeans. Yeah, I must like soybeans, right? I've planted so many soybeans. If you guys haven't seen that, if anybody's new on here watching for the first time, go back and check out my No Man's Land series where it's the No Man's Land map, but it's one map, one field. We plowed and everything, plowed the entire map, put lime and fertilizer and soybeans down on the whole entire map, even the hills, even the lake. Filled in the whole lake, put seed all over it, grew some beans. So yeah, check that one out. Give that one a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Yeah, it says that about almost 60% of the viewers that watch my videos are not subscribers. So, man, you guys don't be scared to hit that subscribe button. If you guys like what you see, obviously you're checking it out a little bit. So if you like what you see, I got a bunch of content, a bunch of new stuff coming up in the works. And, my stuff will just get better and better as it goes. I've only been streaming, so, I always say this is the rawest it's ever going to be. One day I'll be all dialed in on all my stuff, but I need your guys' help to make the channel grow. So, yep, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and hit that bell. And also share, tell your friends, all that stuff. Yeah, we're getting close on this field. Since we're all the way over here at the cows again, I will be topping off the fertilizer over here. I'm just surprised it made it back around already. Yeah, if we fill up now, we could probably get that whole other field done as well, off of just that load. We'll be empty soon. We'll pop over there, get her all topped off, and we'll be on our way again. Yeah, we almost got this whole field done off a load, it seems like. Not quite, but pretty close. It's a big field. And this thing goes and goes and goes and goes and goes until right there. This thing has done an awesome job. And we have a multi-fill right over here. We'll just go ahead and get her all filled up. herbicide. Liquid fertilizer. Oh, you gotta go? Hey, man, no worries. Appreciate you being here, Pistol Pete. I hope you have a good night, bro. See you later, man. Also, if you guys just want some fun stuff to check out and want to help support someone's channel, go ahead and go check out Pistol Pete on his channel. He has some fun stuff, and you got to help his channel grow and give him more stuff to talk about. And he's a cool guy, so go ahead and check him out. Old Pistol Pete. He's always saying some real nice stuff about me and my channel and what I do, so I am more than willing to help support his channel as well. No problem. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here, guys. We gotta help everybody that's new, um, new to streaming or new to YouTube or new to the game or any of that stuff. We gotta help support each other, help everybody grow and build up. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to have any experience, any knowledge, anything. Just get started, and then you start growing from there. I know I am. I'm gonna grow with you guys, so we just gotta keep it moving forward. We gotta keep on going. We gotta overgrow the system. You know what I mean? Grow more than they can handle. Yeah, we are almost there on this field, guys. One more pass up, and that's it for this one. But we still do have that field there to get fertilizer put down. But at least this whole field's good to go now. This one will be growing up faster than the other one will be. Sooner than that one. Same growth rate, but the seed was put down before it germinated before that one. So being able to come back over right now while the plants are so small and being able to put fertilizer down right now is going to be awesome, because now we don't have to worry about it. The beans will just come on up nice and strong. No weeds or anything in here. We don't have to worry about any of that. Otherwise known as weeds are turned off. I didn't want to have to worry about weeds on this one. It's not seasons. If it's seasons, I'll have weeds on. This is more realistic, and I like that. But this one's just for having fun, having big fields, getting a bunch of stuff done. I didn't want to have to worry about doing herbicide on this one. Yeah, a bunch of stuff's turned off. Economy's on normal. Dirt's on fast. And for all you guys that are new and just tuning in, I am playing on the PlayStation 4. Nothing I do is on the PC yet. I will always be a console player, but I would love to have the PC going. That way I could do some editing and time-lapse stuff and all that fun stuff that goes along with all that. Alright, that's it for this end here. We got one more little bit right back here. And this field's all buttoned up, you guys, after that. I always like to swing the ends around like that, because you could, going straight, you're doing, this fast, but if you swing that end around, the end of that boom's going way faster. Better get this folded up, huh? Yeah, we can cut through right here. I'll get it back and folded. Got some darn rye. That might be a pain in the butt to harvest. We'll see how that goes. Might be fine. Give us a little bit of straw, I guess, right? We're doing soybeans and sugar beets. I could always buy straw. But I don't mind. I'd rather grow some of our own. Alright, and we're just gonna, we'll lower this down just a little bit actually, and then we'll set the worker off to it. They can go ahead and knock out this field, and see if that 76% in that tank gets them pretty far here. We'll have to just keep on checking in with them. I think the lime's all good. We'll take that back. And then we might come down over here and put some seed down. You know, I really want to get a front. Actually, I have a front weight, right? See how the trailer's like, I gotta turn a little bit and then it'll start, see it sliding? See that? It's like the front is lifting up and it's like only on the tracks. I'm just actually gonna put this right here for a sec. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna grab this weight. I do have one weight. I want to see if that makes a difference, because that trailer actually seems like it's pretty heavy, and usually this tractor can pull around like everything. Go ahead and grab that real quick. See if that makes a difference. Usually it does. I used to not use weights at all back when I was stubborn and thought you didn't need it. I'll tell you what, it sure makes a big difference having your load balanced. So we'll see if it does that same thing. I don't feel it doing it as much, that's for sure, if it is still doing it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it still does that, look. Why does it do that? Is it just because the tracks or what? Very strange, very strange. Sorry about that black box on my screen. Matthew Kirby was sending me a party invite in the middle of my stream. If you guys are going to send me party invites, please wait until after my stream is over. That way you don't get a black box in the middle of the screen there during the stream. It's pretty easy to tell if I'm still online. So yeah, that could just stay there for now. We'll get the harvester brought back. We don't need the harvester up here anymore. It was nice getting all those beans pulled out of here pretty quick. Really quick, right? You guys see that? That was awesome. 24-mile-an-hour harvesting. Usually it's 9. I know some of this part's slow to watch, but part of what I do, transporting back and forth. For all you guys that have been following along for a while, you know that. Whoa, why is that thing bouncing around like that? Huh. I do not know. Seems fine. Bouncing around though. You know what I kind of been wanting to do? We're getting. What I was gonna say is I've been wanting to do a contract or two on here, but we have so much work to do of our own. Doesn't really make any sense doing contracts for other farmers at this point. If we get all of our stuff done and we're waiting for stuff to ripen up or whatever, we'll pop in and do a contract. But as of right now, we're pretty booked, I guess. We have that whole field all the way back to where we grabbed this harvester from, way back in there. Both of those fields, that field we harvested and this field 12 and 13 up there that we have to do. and all of this field 10 right here as well we have to get done, and also we have field 29 that we have to get done as well, with sugar beets on it. We have a ways to go. We'll just go ahead and get this harvester pulled into the yard, at least for now, and then we'll I think we'll jump in that quad track right there and get some seed put down on that field. Keep us moving. We just got to keep on seeding, and hopefully we're up there getting those other fields prepped at the same time that we're over here harvesting our first round of fields. And then we'll just go back and forth. Hopefully always having something to work on, always something to harvest. I do like contracts, but I tell you what, you make a lot more money when you're on your own land if you do it right. Contracts are a nice option, especially if you're not starting with a whole lot. If you're starting from scratch or whatever, contracts on this map are awesome, especially harvesting contracts. Alright, this is... Yeah, we got soybeans in here, but it's fully, pretty much fully fertilized here, and fully fertilized. The fertilizer tank is filled, seed tank's filled, most of the way. Get this lowered down, get it turned on. I think that's good. And this drill is a no-till drill, so we can just put it down. I started to plow this field, and I realized it didn't need plowing, except for around the edges. We did a little bit of lime and stuff like that, but we didn't have to, if you don't have to plow or lime or anything, you could just, no-till right over. So right now we're putting fertilizer down and seed. And again, we're doing soybeans. Like I said, we're going to put a lot of beans down, and we'll see how much money just that round of soybeans will get us. Shouldn't be too bad. And we'll have a bunch of sugar beets coming up as well. Once they're planted, we'll be doing a lot of sugar beet harvesting as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Darn trees. Like if I miss some of the tight little sharp corners, like before, I'm not worried about that. I think I am gonna miss a little part there though. Let's see if I could just turn this, kind of get pulled over a little bit more there. That'd probably work. I think I missed one little spot, but if I miss little tiny spots like that, it's not a big deal. It won't even make a difference in the grain tank, If I miss too many of those, it will, but just one here or there, that's fine. See about getting a bunch of this field put down today. This big Borgalt direct drill seeder and air cart, the seed tank in the back seat. Man, this thing has been beautiful. Making life nice, and you guys see how it direct drills, goes right over the harvested ground. So when you're using this direct drill, it's no-till, which is actually better for the, well, that's actually too much turn there. It's a lot better for all of your microbial life inside the soil. That way you're not tearing up all the, you got like a little world, a little universe of little microbial life inside your soil. So when you're able to have low impact, like this big air cart here with the big tires, the big flotation tires, allows less soil compaction. The quad track with the tracks allows less soil compaction. And with this no-till drill, you're not tearing up your microbial life within the soil. You're pretty much digging enough to be able to put the seed down, and then your closing wheels are closing the soil back over it. But it's not disturbing as much as like, taking a digger or like a cultivator to your soil and getting it all tore up, or like plowing. It tears up a lot of that little world, the little universe of microbial life inside the soil. Destroys a lot of it. And that's why doing like organic growing or veganic growing is a lot better than using chemicals, because any kind of chemical of any kind pretty much will destroy the microbial life within the soil. So using organic methods and whatnot, is definitely the best way to go. I like to think of all the stuff that I would be using on here would be an organic way. You know, it wouldn't be veganic, because veganic, you're not using anything from animals. And like we use manure and slurry and different stuff like that, which is organic, not veganic. Veganic is one of the cleanest ways to go, because you don't have to worry about like E. coli and different stuff like that by using feces on your crop. You know, veganic is all like pretty much like soybean. If you took soybean, I'm pretty sure soybean is like the protein side of the feed that you would give it if you were growing veganically. So I imagine just like kind of the soybean going into your soil after harvesting soybean is probably a good thing for your soil all by itself. So yeah, it's a really big field. If you're using like a different planter, even the Great Plains on a field this size is just, it just takes so long. And we also have that whole sunflower field over there to do as well. There was a few spots around that field where it said it needs lime or a little bit of plowing on a few spots or whatever. I'm thinking about not even doing that yet. Maybe on the next round I will. But we could just direct drill right over the whole thing like we're doing now. And it'll be just fine. Yeah, I just want to hurry up and get some seed put down. And we could put seed down on in an area that's not plowed or limed. It's just better for your soil if that's done. Better for your harvest. Better for your yield. But yeah, we have a long way to go. It says Helper J completed their task. We'll have to go check on that here in just a bit. I'm pretty sure that was the guy putting the fertilizer down. But yeah, so far being here on Stone Valley has been super fun, super awesome map. If you guys haven't played this yet, I suggest it. At least like download it, try it out, and it just feels really good. The map's really crisp and clean. Yeah, man, I've really enjoyed it so far. The lighting is super nice. There's Lancy Boyd and Oxygen David, and um, I forgot some other people were working on it as well, I think. Yeah, nice job, guys. This is one of my new favorites for sure. I just hope that all the other maps, like with the clarity of the map, and you know when you look in here, like look at the mirrors. I always say it to everybody. Look at the mirrors. You get into a level, you get into a map, jump into a tractor, look over at those mirrors. Sometimes you'll see like glitching or dark upside down trees, all kinds of weird stuff. This map is absolutely refreshing for how crisp and nice the map feels and looks while playing. Like I probably haven't played. I'm sure there's still little bugs gotta work out in some places on this map. I don't like everything about it. So far, I'm not a big fan of the pig enclosure over there. I'll probably get used to using it. I wish the doorway was a little bit more wide open. I can see a pig enclosure on a smaller map. You know, with like smaller fields and stuff like that. But everything on this map will be big industrial size. So I figured the pig enclosure, you got like a double cow enclosure over there. I figured the pig enclosure would at least been a bigger door to get in, at least. But I guess you know you still have to use some small farm equipment to do all your tasks around the farm. So I guess it's okay. It is what it is, right? I can't change it. I just got to work with it. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, no. Come on, get off the pole. There it goes. Don't want to knock over the power pole. Have to get the power company out here and fix it up. Have to pay for it. I hope they don't notice the scratch. Alright, well, there's our first lap around there. Just going to get this adjusted here. And why not do a couple more, huh? See, the capacity on the seed and fertilizer on this thing is excellent. You know, this is probably enough. Like, I think we went the whole way, I think, on both of those fields without having to fill it up. On all the fields that we first planted, we got a lot of seed put down. So if we ever do get into doing some contracts, which I wouldn't mind doing, might have to play around with a couple, get all of our fields all ripened up and going good. But we have nice big equipment, and we have all of the equipment that we need to do all of the jobs. So doing something like seed or fertilize job type of thing, we have like the big brute we can fertilize with. We do have that big flex coil, so if we need to like do a cultivating job. But you know, doing a seed job like this would be awesome. And we also just got our harvesters tuned up as well. So our harvesters are running at 24 mile an hour harvesting speed. So if we got a harvesting contract, that'd be super awesome because you get bonus crop at the end of doing the contract, and we have those two New Holland harvesters that do harvest in a hurry. 14,500 liter capacity tanks. I think they're like 700 horsepower. I forget exactly, maybe 690. But they do a good job. And after our mechanic Jim took a look at them, and he didn't want to tell me exactly what he did to them, but they are fast, super fast. So if we could take on a harvesting contract, we could knock it out of the park. As long as it's not potatoes. We don't want any more potatoes, guys. Well, we sure can put some beans down, can't we? Like I said, too, like we have so much going on. It's kind of tough to do contracts because we do way better doing our own fields. Like I said, if you're starting a game, start from scratch, or like trying to build your way up like that, doing contracts is an excellent way to get money. Super excellent way to get money. You get your money when you're done with your task, and if you're harvesting, um, you get a bonus crop at the end if you do a good job. But we're gonna be doing a lot of our own stuff. You know, like for example, if we were doing all the work to harvest all those potatoes, we wouldn't make $1 million off of doing that contract. At least I don't think, right? That'd be pretty crazy if we did. I'm not sure how much bonus potatoes we would have off of a contract like that, but we would for sure have a big job on our hands, and I doubt it would get to $1 million. So doing that, owning that field with the crop on it, taking all that off, you know, I bet after all said and done, just on the low side of things, we own that land free and clear, and we made all the money back on it so far. That I believe that field was $700,000, and then we probably ended up putting a couple $100,000 into the field with the harvester. With all the harvester leasing and stuff like that, and just time and running costs and all that stuff. Come on, let's turn it around here. Gotta take a wider turn next time. Yeah, it won't take us too long to get this field done, huh? I think we'll just knock out the whole thing. I know you guys like watching me farm. Might as well keep on going from here for a bit. The more beans we can get down, the better. All the ground through here looks kind of weird, huh? Is that already partially fertilized? Looks really patchy. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm very pleased, at the way this has been going for us so far. We just got to keep on having a go, keep on pushing forward, and we just got to make our investors happy and hopefully keep our heads above water here. And hopefully have some bonus money to take with us when we move on from this farm, because we don't own this farm at all. Our investors, the company owns the farm, and I am just here to get the farm started and teach everybody how I do it, and then we'll be moving on to do our own thing, make our own. I make all the calls, I make all the decisions. The accountant, she does all the, a lot of the finance work and payroll stuff like that. Good thing I don't have to worry about all that. I just see the money come out every once in a while for the payroll. I'm not sure what I want to do yet after we leave from here, but I'm sure all said and done, we should be leaving this farm in good hands. There's a few guys out here that are doing a really good job, and when we're all done here, they'll have enough experience to take my place and manage the farm and keep their farm going. See, speaking of payroll, little wage payment right there. You know what? Actually, I might set this to a worker right now, because I need to jump back over and see how this fertilizer guy was doing. Get some slurry dumped. Our capacity is really low. I think we need to bring some potatoes over, huh? Is that what it is? Nope, it's still taking them. Yeah, now it's taking them. We need to bring some more over soon. But as long as we have our capacity still going up, and it's been processing the whole entire time. And same with the slurry here. Still 13,000 liters there. Yeah, might have to clean up some little bits they missed, but not too bad. We did a lot of it already. So I say you as a manager, you can't do all the work yourself. You got to delegate the work out a little bit, and some stuff I like to do myself, but most of the time on a big farm like this, we don't have the time to do everything all the time. But I like to be hands-on with everything and make sure it's all going well. Not quite micromanaging, but I like to be in the field with the guys. So while they're off doing other stuff, we're over there planting, and yeah, just got to keep on making my rounds and make sure everything gets done here. That whole edge there must be already fully fertilized. Set cruise control. I just want to check out the map here, see how we're looking. That's where that guy is. Yeah, we just got a little bit more, and then back down over here a little bit. Hopefully it's enough to finish off that end over there. Then we go fill it up again, and we'll get it all ready. See, it needs to get repaired again already as well. This will be some nice fields of beans here, guys. Pretty excited to start getting into some of that. Yeah, we'll just run this all the way back down. Go look at this stupid rye that I planted. It's not stupid. Like, we'll make it work. We'll get what we get from it and get some straw from it. But I did not mean to plant the rye over the beans. I guess I only probably maybe put some rye over a little bit of beans, but most of that was not planted yet. And I went back through and put seed down, and it happened to be the wrong seed. It looked the same when I planted it. And it popped up and it was that color, which is totally weird. Alright, so we got that little bit there to do. I don't like missing any spots, really. Especially not if it's a one right here. Helper D is blocked by object. Oh no, I have to go check out what that guy's doing. Hope he doesn't get all snagged up over there with my seed drill. Alright, what's he doing? Oh, you're fine. What? I don't see. Flying Cowboy, good vid. Hey, what's up, man? You must be new to the channel. I don't recognize your name. If so, man, hit that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up for me, bro, if it's a good vid, if you like it. Oh, was that? Yep. Soybeans, make sure it didn't switch. I'll finish up this end here for him. We'll do this whole area here, and then we'll get them going on that backside there. We're actually almost all done with this whole field here. You subscribed and you're new? Well, man, welcome to the channel. We have a lot going on. Right now we're on Stone Valley mostly. Yeah, go back. I got another maybe 70 videos, all live stream stuff on Farm Sim in the past 4 months. I put a new video out every day. Oh man, he missed that whole chunk there too. Glad I saw that. Oh yeah, you love Stone Valley? Yeah, I do too now. I was just saying how clean of a map it is, very crispy. You know, inside everything looks really good. Mirrors look really good. Map feels good. The lighting is excellent. I don't like that there's no because when you have a digestate sales or slurry sales area, It just makes a whole new thing because digestate down to the whole thing. I think we can still get digestate from over at the biogas plant. There is a fill area, it looks like, but only thing we could use digestate for would be fertilizer, and it would take a long time to put digestate down on these fields as fertilizer. But once we have more of it, maybe we'll try to get one of our smaller fields fertilized with it because it's free. We might as well. Oh, you said yes. I love how you can go in a lot of buildings. Yes, me too. You go in all the buildings, like that building over there. Up at the dealership. You have multiple different farms and farm buildings and sheds, and I'd say a good 90% of it works, which is nice. There's a couple farmhouses you can't go into. You can only go into the main farmhouse, I think. But the other farmhouses look excellent. But all the sheds and stuff like that, you can go into all of them. They all have working doors, and I hear their season's ready. But when it was rainy on here, it looked like it was leaking through the shed. So I wouldn't trust hay bales and stuff like that in certain sheds. All right, so that worker's going there now. Let's jump back in this fertilizer sprayer. And where do we have left here? All right, cool. Just this little bit here. Which is somewhere like here. Thanks for the advice. No problem. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you guys what I know and also learn from you guys as well. Looks like we got a little tiny bit there on the edge. Just gonna pull up like this and give it a little spritz here. Like that. Oops. Didn't mean to jump out. And was that all? Turn us around here. Got 5% left. I don't think I got that spot. Yeah, I didn't get that spot. I did get that corner, but it doesn't have anything on it. Where was that spot? Right here. Maybe we'll have to wait and come back to hit that last little spot. Not sure. Did I get it though? Let's see. Nope, we can't do it that on this fertilization round. I'm not too worried about it. Get over here and get this thing filled up again, cleaned up, repaired again. And we'll be needing it again. Actually, for now, I'm just going to park it right here in the yard. At the end of the shift, we'll come over, clean everything up, put it all away. He said, what's better for FS19, PS or Xbox? I think both. PC is the best one for FS19, but I'm on PS4. People play it on Xbox One. I hear good things about both. I played FS15 on Xbox 360, but 17 and 19 I played on the PS4. Let him finish up this pass here. He missed a little spot. You want PC for the good mods? Yeah. All the in-game stuff's really good though. Like this DLC stuff like that, you know, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Like he missed a little spot over here as well. So this whole front area is almost done. And we just got that back section on this field to do. Ah, I missed a little bit there. Just swing back around and get that. Thought I was right on the edge. That's why it's good to have a little bit of overlap. That way you don't have to worry about missing spots and having to double back again and waste fertilizer and different stuff like that. Whoa. Sorry, I went too far there. That's one thing about like an articulating tractor, like the quad track, you know. Sometimes you gotta... I oversteer sometimes, pretty often. He said, yeah, but you can't go wrong with the Ford pickup. Yeah, there's some stuff like that that's on PC that they won't do on the console, which is pretty awesome. That's for sure. You said, or are you a Chevy or Dodge fan? I like all of them. I like the Ford, Chevy, or Dodge. I'm a truck fan. American truck fan. Man, all those new Dodges though. Some of those new Dodges are super nice. Um, I had one as a rental. It was just gas. It was a 1500 Hemi. But man, it had all the bells and whistles on it. It was a 2020, brand new. Oh no, that one was 2019. I think that was last year. But yeah, it was super nice. So I don't know. I'm a Chevy guy. I grew up having and liking Chevys. Um, Fords are awesome. Some of those new big Fords are super sick with all the new headlights on those things are so tight. But you know, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, any of that, they're all competing together, and it's just like, oh, what's your favorite tractor brand? I like all the tractors. If they could pull my equipment and do the work and I have the power, I like all the tractors, all the brands. You know, I use Case, John Deere, Fendt, New Holland, you know, whatever you want, you know, all the above. Alright, now we just got to get down here and get this part going. I'll probably set a worker up to it again, and I think we need to do yeah, those Rams are nice. Yeah, they are. Super, super nice. Yeah, I would like to have like a 2500 with all the bells and whistles on it. Alright, so we'll set that guy to a worker, and then he's fine there for now. See if we get some more slurry dumped. It's going to take all of it. Almost all of it. We'll come back for that. Alright, just trying to think about the next step. Let's see. What do we need to get done, guys? So that's all good to go there. You know, what we do need to do is get some water taken over to the animals. So while this is filling up, we're just going to go ahead and jump in here. Or you know what? We're just going to use the other semi over here because it's not doing anything. Just sitting here, ready to go. So we're just going to use this one. That way that the man truck can stay over there with that tanker. That way I can just get that one out of there when it's ready. Or come over here and get the water. I'm not even sure if it's filled up or not. Should be filled. I usually keep it full. And it is. We'll start by taking this down to the cows over here. See how they're doing. Get them all topped off. I think later on, like off stream, I'll come over and feed the cows some more. They need some more straw. Same with the pigs as well. I don't mind spending some money on them because we already got milk from the cows, which was a nice load. Still a little bit more left, but we have all that slurry and all that manure that will be going in as well. That will be pretty much paying for all the TMR and everything. It just needs to be sustainable. You don't want to like go into debt by having animals. You want the animals to be able to make you money and stuff. So you just gotta make sure that you're keeping them all nice and healthy and happy, and they'll keep producing enough. That's why I like to have a decent amount of livestock as well, because they, it takes the initial cost takes a little bit, but it's not too bad. Let's see, how did I fill up this water here? Just water like that, I guess, huh? They'll probably take quite a bit. I haven't actually put any water in these guys for a long time. I feel bad. But you see the water didn't go down. If you have all their capacities all the way full, without seasons, it lasts 10 days. If you have seasons on, depending on your season length, how many days in per season, you can kill your animals if you're not careful. But on seasons, they do have a water pump that you can install. That way you don't have to worry about your reservoir, your trough going all the way dry. I think I can actually go all the way out and around, because the other water, if I remember correctly, the other water is right there. Go out here and we'll check out how all these cows are doing. We got a bunch of cows out here. I know I don't show these guys enough, but they're all here breeding and doing all their stuff and everything. Lenny the Lizard, what's up, man? He said, I watched a couple older Stone Valley videos, noticed you were live. Only gripe is the S in Illinois is silent. Illinois, right? Not Illinois. I've always called it Illinois. It's not. It's Illinois. Is that how you say it, right? I guess I've heard that too before. It's like people say Oregon or people say Oregon weird. It's like if you say it the way it looks, it's Oregon. It's like really weird, but it's Oregon. A lot of people call it. They do have those stickers that says Oregon, which is cool. Which is almost what it is, but it's Oregon is how you say it. Not Oregon, or people call it weird stuff. But Lenny the Lizard, if you're not subscribed, please do. We got a bunch of stuff coming, and he must be from this neck of the woods. If you're correcting me on how something's pronounced. Yeah, see, I usually go all the way out and around. You can't cut through right here because there's a barbed wire fence across the whole thing, but you can go out and around. I like that, the way those two fields connect there. Watch out, cow, I'm out of your way. We do have to bring the loader down here and get them all cleaned up, and we got to get some manure taken out of here and all that, out of both sides. He said, I'm starting an FS19 channel. Got any advice? Get busy. A lot of work to do. No, just man, have fun and stay positive, and it takes a while to build up a channel and get all that stuff going. So don't worry. Just have fun and try to have good content, and make sure you speak up and make sure everybody can hear you, and Don't give up. I have to get this all the way back. It's like weird. This, to me, this water tank is like backwards. Like the spout should be on the front, right? Oh, they're starting to fill up. I didn't notice. So it just has to be back by that spigot on the back there. You see, yeah, I'm about 45 minutes from the area where the map is based. Yeah, it's cool, man. Well, I'm here in your neck of the woods getting this farm going for this company. So far, we're about $9.5 million in debt. That's not true. We own some stuff now. We've been getting some money coming in. Let's check our finances here for the day. For the day, we're only down $54,000. It's not too bad for the day. You know, we've been, let's see, what did we buy? New vehicles today. Sold vehicles. That's when I was doing some header modification there and getting the harvesters all tuned up and stuff. And then $100,000 construction cost. That was probably getting that silo put down. The vehicle leasing cost for the day was, man, that was pretty steep right there, right? So that's how much we spent on those harvesters. So all said and done, you know, we paid for the field, and we'll probably be getting a little bit of profit on the end. But now we own that whole field free and clear. Like we did own it already, but now we don't have to worry about making that money back on that field. So we have to come over and get these cows cleaned up here. So you got to clean them up on this side, and then their manure's on this side over here, which I'll probably just come in here. If I could do it right, I could pull the truck back over here and then use the wheel loader right here. I might not have enough room for that, though. We'll see how that goes. I probably should just get a conveyor belt. That's probably what I'll do on both of these, probably, is get a... That way, if I just back in here under the conveyor, it'll load up for me. I think that'll be the best way to do that. Alright, what's next? Let's go see how this guy's doing over here. We're just going to let him go and work on finishing this up ourselves. Yep, we got a lot of stuff going on. Long way to go. I can't wait to get into some harvesting on here. We'll probably be doing that next episode. We have all the animal stuff to deal with. We have other stuff to deal with over here at the the pig enclosure, which is straight in front of us there. Yep, long ways to go. We got to get $10 million on this map just to be breaking even. Now, you know, once we hit 10 million, that means the farm will own all the fields that we're on, and we'll own all the equipment, but that will be zero right there. And then whatever money we make after that 10 million, we'll be able to have that as a bonus money, and we'll be taking that with us onto our next farm. Because we don't own any of this stuff. I'm just the farm manager, getting the whole company started up. Yep. And then on the next one, depending on what I get, either it's going to be $0 I take with us to the next farm, or it's going to be a bonus. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, you guys have a great night. Take care. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that bell for notifications. But until next time, you all have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll be on about the same time. So be here or be square. Just kidding. Be here if you want. I'll be here. Either way. So take care, guys. See you later.